Good evening and welcome to Rust, Sweat and ADOs. I have filmed some additional footage for the Kermit rebuild of me installing the wiring loom that I created in part 3, but unfortunately the video didn't turn out very well. So I'm just going to have to do a quick update as to where we got to. First off, I'll do a little bit of an update around the unit because we've made some changes to move some things around ready for additional projects to happen. So we'll start off with my 1968, 69, whichever, 67, 68 estate. We've now tucked it away with everything inside. That's where it'll stay until we get round to rebuilding it. Not much has changed in terms of my MG, just it's got Kermit's bonnet on top. The magenta's now in this corner where the other MG was. That's because the fan's on the wall, so I can do the paintwork on that. As you can see, it leaks a little bit, so I'm going to get a gazebo for inside just to put it in to stop it from getting wet. The trailer's now in the corner. It's full of everything that I really do need to sort out. The other magenta's still here. I'm waiting for the exhaust front pipe to come so that I can finish the exhaust system on this and get it back on the road. The shed's still on the lift for now. Tomorrow I'm going to start tackling this wheel arch and the bottom of the front sill. The white SPI is here. I don't know whether I'll bother doing a video on this to be honest with you, because it's more than likely just going to get sold. The next project we have is one that you've probably not seen because it was under a sheet. It's a 1979 I think it is, or 76, 79 mini clubman estate. We bought this shell off eBay a couple of years ago, but we never really looked at it. So we've not actually done any of this welding or any work on this car. As you can see, it's got the cracked sills, it's had new floor pans fitted, everything looks fairly rust free, which is always a bonus. It's had some patchwork done, but nothing I can't sort out really. The front panel and wings are new and don't look like they've been on the road. They've also been welded really well. We've got a bit of daylight coming through there which I need to investigate, but not too much really. So we'll sort that out and get it as a rolling shell. That's going to be painted Tundra Green for anybody that wonders. Next up is the MG 1300 that was in the corner. It's now here. The main reason for that is we need to sort the paintwork out next. So my plan is to paint the magenta, the shed, and then the MG in that order, followed by the estate later on in the year if I get time. So on to the Kermit project. As you can see, I've reinstated the wiring loom. Fuse box is now there. I've run all the wires where they should go. Everything around the front's been done. The rear loom's a little bit out because I need to sort out the connections to the back. Some of the back lights were not working. Inside, I've started sorting the wiring out behind the dash, so you can see my second fuse box is under there with the relays that run the fan and the lights. Headlight switch is in, clocks are back in, steering column's back in. Fortunately, I don't have the dashboard padding. It got wet in storage, so I need to buy new ones. Thankfully they're not that expensive, and today I do need to sort this wiring out because it's a bit of a mess. Not much else has changed inside, and then round the back absolutely nothing's changed around the back except it was outside and got wet, so it's a little bit rained on. This wheel arch is a different colour because it fell off on the way back from Wales a couple of years ago. Got stuck under the front of my friend's Mini. Thankfully didn't cause any damage. So I'm going to set the camera down and hopefully record it this time, and I will finish up the last few little bits and start it up for the first time. Once I've done an oil change and checked the tappets, of course. For anybody wondering what this is, it's an Austin 1100 towing eye from the rear of a car. I always put them on the front of Minis because it allows me to fix tow bar them a lot easier than putting the bumper, the ones in the subframe, which I know some people use. Because I have to buy the ones that fit in the subframe, whereas I've got an infinite supply of these ones for free. Being as I make that many, I've got hundreds of them. Right. That oil's pretty black. The drain bung, it actually doesn't look too bad, which is nice. So yeah, let that drain out for a couple of minutes and then we will move on to the next job. Why do 10-minute jobs always take forever? Seems to be the 10-minute jobs that take the longest. Excellent. Right. Yay! Cool. Much better. Now if anybody doesn't know what this is, it's called a power probe. It's designed to power circuits, so there you go, that's red, so it's giving power, that's green, so it's acting as an earth. You can use it for things like testing whether things are live or not, and also for powering up circuits without having to use the car. It allows you to fault find a lot quicker. So in this instance I've got a problem with the brake lights, so I can pop it in there. I know it's got an earth. Turn the ignition on. I got power. So I'll pop the camera down the back again and we'll see if the brake lights come on when I power the circuit up, because it didn't before. So let's watch the video back and see. Right, let's go for a good old cold start. Let's pop you there. Go for it. Good healthy fuel, good healthy oil pressure, we have fuel gauge. Engine's a little bit taffety, but I guess that's the timing chain. Fairly common. So there you go. Bleed the brakes and then we'll try and make it work. So, welcome to the first drive of Kermit. I'm sure you'd admit, he works. As much as I have. It's certainly nice to be out driving Kermit again for a change. And if you want to see more, then please like and subscribe. Goodbye for now.